15 bizarre things people do that seem normal in their country, but not in the rest of the world.
Number 1. In Norway, parents leave their babies outside to nap, even if it's cold.
A Norwegian said, "I thought this was a normal thing everywhere until my American friends said that was so weird. So we leave our babies outside when they're supposed to sleep." For example, if you're going to a restaurant, there will often be strollers outside with babies sleeping in them. It's normal in most of the Nordic countries. I just thought it was a thing everywhere. Number 2. In Slovakia, people keep live fish in their bathtub before Christmas. This kind of fish is called a carp, and it lives in muddy waters, so it needs to cleanse itself in clean water before you can eat it. Number 3. In Denmark, if you're not married by the time you turn 25 years old, then on your birthday you get tied to a pole and get cinnamon thrown at you. When you turn 25, if you're unmarried, it is customary in Denmark for your friends and family to cover you in the spice. They don't go easy on you either, covering people from head to toe and splashing them with water so the cinnamon sticks better. Number 4. In Russia, citizens have 2 passports. Few countries issue both domestic and international travel passports to their citizens. Russia, Ukraine and North Korea are among those few, and it's easy to guess that if a person requires a specific document across the border, then the state thoroughly controls such movement, which was the case in the USSR. Number 5. It is customary in Papua New Guinea to chew betel nut. You might be surprised to see so many people with red-stained mouths. Well, it's from chewing betel nut. It's a social practice that every Papua New Guinean does. Basically, this is a drug, it's a stimulant, it's like coffee, it gives you a burst of energy. People usually chew this in the mornings. Number 6. In Sweden, you can Google a lot about a person, like their address, what car they drive, and how much they earn. You can just type in the name of the person on Google. The results will come up: his full name, date of birth, where he lives, what car he drives, how much he earns, everything. It's free for everyone to just check. I think that's very unnatural. Number 7. In America, they have ridiculously large sizes of soft drinks. Convenience stores across America, one can buy even larger drinks. One of America's largest convenience store chains, 7-Eleven, sells a 50-ounce, 1.5-liter double-gulp soda, and has at times sold a 64-ounce 1.9-liter soda. Number 8. In Japan, many streets don't have names. Block and section numbers are used instead of names for streets. That's why it's pretty common there to hear things like, "I work at Block 6, or "I live in Section 3. There are some exceptions to this rule, like main streets and highways. Number 9. In South Korea, red ink is taboo. Writing a person's name using red ink traditionally means that this person has passed away. That's why tourists should be very careful when choosing a pen to sign a greeting card. Number 10. In Colombia, hot chocolate is served with slices of salted cheese in it. People have a special attitude toward chocolate in Colombia. It's common to drink hot chocolate with cheese. According to the tourists' reviews, it's not only pretty unusual, but also insanely delicious. Number 11. In Brazil, women prefer hair lightening to hair removal. While women around the world try to get rid of all the hair on their bodies, Brazilians, on the contrary, consider blonde peach fuzz a sign of beauty. Instead of removing their hair, they lighten it with a special mixture that can be found in any local store. By the way, Brazilian women often perform this procedure right on the beach, applying the lightening agent to their skin like sunscreen. Number 12. In Singapore, locals dry their laundry on bamboo poles. Singapore is famous for its numerous unusual tourist attractions, but there is one thing that probably won't leave any tourist indifferent: the way that locals dry their laundry there. In Singapore, people use bamboo poles for this instead of the usual ropes. Number 13. Ethiopia follows a calendar that is 7 years behind the rest of the world. Ethiopia lies 7 years behind the rest of the world based on its alternate calculations of when Jesus Christ was born, according to the Africa Report. The Ethiopian calendar follows the beliefs of the country's Christian Orthodox Church and is rooted in the Coptic or Egyptian calendar, which is about 7 to 8 years behind the mainstream Gregorian calendar. September 12 marks the start of the new year for the African country, so their new millennium began on what we consider September 12, 2007. Number 14. In France, you can marry a dead person. Posthumous marriage became legal in France by Article 171 of the Civil Code, which states, "The President of the Republic may, for serious reasons, authorize the solemnization of marriage if one of the spouses died after completion of official formalities marking it unequivocal consent." Number 15. In China, any TV shows and films featuring time travel are censored. In 2011, the State Administration for Radio, Film and Television in China began phasing out any form of entertainment depicting time travel because they lack positive thoughts and meaning. The decision was based on the assumption that time travel provides a false impression of history and that Chinese television needs to stop appropriating Western products and generate content that is intrinsically Chinese. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new from my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as I will be releasing new content every week. See you again soon.